Welcome back, Portugal Junkies.
Hello, hello.
Did you forget who we were?
I kind of forgot who we were.
I'm Meredith.
I'm Mark.
This is Mark. And we moved to Portugal from the U.S. in 2023.
Just a quick update.
Yes.
Which is what this is about, actually.
Yeah.
This is about us returning for another season, another chapter, another...
Whatever
do
we
you want to
call
call
it.
I have no idea. I don't want to put a title to it.
Yeah, I hate labels.
Yeah. But this is a nice way to get back into, I don't know, giving information about what we've done. Well, not information, just like about who we are, what we're doing, what our life is like here.
Yeah.
What it could be like for you.
Well, we took a break, and it wasn't a planned break,
No.
but it just kind of happened. And I feel like we've done that a couple of times over the life of this podcast, but this has been an extended one. And we appreciate you sticking with us, though, because you guys still will send us messages and comments and listen to our 50-plus podcasts, that you haven't listened to. So thank you for that.
Do you know, sometimes I wonder about watching the first one back and how much I go,
oh, God, I don't want
cringe.
to do that, I don't think.
I think we should.
I don't know. Maybe we should film our reaction, but
yeah, that's an
it's
idea.
all about growth.
It
okay?
is.
It's all about growth. We had no idea what we were doing.
It's about doing it, not doing it perfectly.
Yeah, and we also started
A bit like
this,
our life.
Yeah, we just go with our guts. We started this and didn't really have any. Well, we still don't really have any agenda other than sharing our life. But a lot of it at the beginning was just for us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's do a podcast so that we always have this to look back on. And
Absolutely.
Now it's kind of morphed into how do we continue to connect with people and encourage people and give people the real life stuff.
Yeah. I think as well, we've mentioned this before, the idea of what we were doing was originally for us and, for fun, and we wanted to continue keeping it fun.
Yeah.
But fun with a purpose. I think it's easy to sort of regurgitate old stuff that may or may not be helpful.
And I think you're right about the fun thing.
I just want to keep it relevant and fun.
Yeah.
And if it feels like you've got to force a subject, is it really good?
Right. Well, and
or is it just filling airspace?
The fun thing is resonating with me because, it can become kind of a job, right, to produce the podcast. And
absolutely.
Even if it's not perfect and professional, there's a pride about it. So it's there's effort that takes. And sometimes that can be draining on my part, on the on the production end of it. But anyway, that is, again, we just needed a little break, and we took a little break, and now we're back, and we're really excited because we've been thinking about a lot of different things that we want to talk about.
Yep.
And quite frankly, since we haven't done a podcast since January, there's a lot that has happened.
One or two things.
So I think what we talk about today will likely become future episodes. Here's what we've been up to,
right.
But then also, here's what you're probably going to hear us talk about in the next 10 episodes or whatever.
So you'll
what
know
have we been
whether
doing?
so you'll know whether to listen to the next 10 episodes or not, just from today's. And of course, it's going to be entertaining as well.
Oh,
I'll throw in
of
some
course.
Britishisms as well.
Of course, it is our goal to entertain you.
Absolutely.
Anyway, what have we been doing since January, buddy?
Sleeping, drinking.
I'm not
eating.
going to lie, that's probably accurate. This one's learned how to nap.
Yeah, that's been fun.
And I will say
I
this.
just had a lot today.
For someone who literally before we left the U.S. was on, anxiety level 9 to 10 on any given day because of work stuff or whatever, this man, I don't think he napped the entire first 5 years we were together. Maybe even more than that. And we get here and it's I kind of love this part. I kind of love it. I tease you that you take your, old man afternoon nap.
Yes.
But it's kind of like one of those things that I'm so excited that you're doing because
it gives you freedom.
No. No, it's just I can see that you've really relaxed into this life. And that's exactly what we wanted.
That's true.
So I look at that and I think, oh, you're so cute taking your grandpa nap.
It felt good until you used the word grandpa net.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome. What else have we been doing? But you said sleep and drink. I mean, they're going to think we're like the laziest people on the planet.
Well, we maybe not the laziest people, but we have a relaxed and...
We do. By design.
Yeah, a relaxed by design life. No doubt about that. Could we do more? Every day we could. Could we get up earlier? Could we go to the gym more? Could we be more? Yes. Do I want to? No.
I've lost that drive.
I want to I want us to succeed. I want us to have the things we want to have. But in order to have that, I don't want to
be
go
unhappy
more
in daily
than
life.
Yeah, go more than what we currently do.
Yeah.
Which,
we've come a long way, baby.
We have.
It's been 2.5 years of peeling that worthiness and like productivity thing off. And some days I still struggle with that. And some days I'm like, fuck it. Like I
right.
I want to live my life.
Yeah.
I want to enjoy life. That is my ultimate goal.
Absolutely.
And it is my goal with you. And so it's like, okay, if things are going well, then great. So
and
anyway.
it's a real sort of, just to finish on that, it's really interesting when you sort of flick through Instagram or whatever and you see people back in the States that are being very productive. They're like on the daily grind. This is work. And this is what defines me. This is who I am. And that's what we were. We definitely aren't that now.
Nope.
I don't miss that person.
No.
And I don't miss that person for you. But each and everybody's got to, you're going to make your own choices as to what you want your life to look like. We could have had $1 squillion.
Squillion?
$1 squillion.
We could have.
And, we chose not to.
Yeah, we wouldn't have had this experience.
But we wouldn't have had this.
That's right. And
So,
I choose this every day.
I don't miss that choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So.
What have we been doing besides sleeping and drinking, according to you?
Well, we haven't even got onto the drinking, but this is tea for anybody listening and watching.
Sure, now that you've lost that battle.
We
have been drinking all over the world. That's a true story. So we have been traveling, which is literally one of the main reasons why we wanted to move abroad in the first place, was the proximity to... I mean, I used to joke with Mark how he'd be like, yeah, on a weekend when I was young, we would just head over to Italy or France or whatever. And I'm like, I can't even wrap my head around that as an American. Now, I guess some people would argue that, like, you could say, oh, well, I'm going to Georgia from North Carolina. And that could be a big deal for somebody who doesn't know the United States and think that
absolutely.
It's a big thing. Like, almost like the states are individual countries, which could be kind of argued as true.
That's true.
But like, we have really, in the past few months, we have been to the United States for holiday stuff in January.
Yeah.
We have been to the UK for holiday stuff. You've been back to see your mom a couple of times and your brother.
Yeah.
We have been to Spain, where we went on a little road trip.
Yep.
Rhonda
and
Cadiz.
Whatever.
Cadiz. I said Cadiz forever, and now I'm ruined. And then what? We just recently got back from Italy and Prague. So it has been so much fun to like go to all those places, but also really recognize the ease at which you can move through the EU, Schengen especially, specifically, we've been impacted by recently, of like, oh my God, that was so easy. And just experiencing those places that are relatively close to us, but are so different from Portugal.
Absolutely.
So that has been really fun and really, what's the word? Like, it's like confirming that was one of the biggest goals that we had, and it's like, it's coming true. Like, we're able to travel pretty affordably in places that we haven't.
Right.
So
I think that
it's a huge benefit to me.
I think that also it really helps you see other countries for what they are, and do I want to be there instead of here? And the answer so far has been no.
Yeah.
I love Italy. I absolutely adore Italy, as I think you do. But do I want to live there? No, it's too expensive in most places. And I'm very, very content here.
Yeah.
There's a number of other reasons why, we wouldn't want to do that right now.
No, I have no intention of leaving.
But this is everything that we want, to the point where, we come back from an amazing holiday, and you're happy to be home, like really genuinely
like you
happy
look forward to coming back to Tavira.
Yeah.
That is the biggest thing so we just got back last week from Italy, from being gone to Italy and Prague for 10 days.
Yep.
And usually at the end of a trip like that, I'm just so like, my girls and I call it general melees. We just have the general melee sets in, and you're
reporting
just
for duty, sir.
Reporting for duty, general melees.
That's for you, Chris.
And it always feels sad and dejected and whatever to go home, because you've been somewhere so exciting.
Yeah.
But this trip, when we got home from Italy, I was so excited to come home. Not that I was ready to leave Italy. It was just this, like, I think it was affirmation
that we're in the
that
right place.
We really love this place, and the beauty of this place, and the size of this place, and the community that we've started to build. And it's just like, you can't discount that when you're thinking about putting true roots down somewhere.
Yeah,
like choosing your like end place somewhere. And I think that's been our goal all along, is to explore and then figure out like where is the place that we want to end up.
Yep.
And so far right now, there's nothing that can make me move from this place.
Well, the only thing that can make us move from this place is the landlords. But we're on pretty good terms with them, so I think that's okay.
Oh, technically, okay, you're so funny. I was like, don't talk about our landlords. I love them.
I love them too.
Shout out. They are the best people on the planet. But that was a big thing for our travel. That was like my big takeaway. And we'll have other podcasts, I think, where we'll talk about probably traveling to other countries, maybe through Schengen, like how that is actually working for us. That would be a cool podcast.
Well, I think that's going to help as well. I mean, from what I do, what I've started to do a lot more now about helping people travel and see
plan trips,
Portugal and Spain in some cases.
Yeah.
But just from a logistical, practical purposes of travel.
Yeah.
So anyway, that'll come later.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Most people I know would move abroad tomorrow if someone put those steps in front of them and helped them execute it. That's exactly what I do now with She Thrives Abroad as a Move Abroad coach. Our coaching program helps you decide where is best for you to move based on your biggest priorities, and then we create a clear roadmap that is customized specifically for you, your family, and your situation. We also offer something that is so cool and so important here, and that's the job search. We've doubled down on our career resources to help clients find that job that will help them get moved or help them develop other income strategies to help them move abroad. So, if you want to move abroad within the next 9 to 12 months and have been considering Portugal, Spain, or the Netherlands, send me a DM on our Instagram at Portugal Junkies or email me at portugaljunkies@gmail.com. If you haven't traveled in beautiful Portugal yet, what are you waiting for? You are missing out big time. Iconic beaches, delicious wine, centuries of history, and honestly, some of the most beautiful people that you will ever meet. Why do you think we moved here? So, when you're ready, we are ready to help you plan the most perfect customized Portugal itinerary just for you, and more importantly, how you like to travel. Family trip with the kiddos, lazy girl travel, history buffs, foodies, combinations of all of those, we got you. After exploring Portugal since 2022 and then immigrating here, we're really excited to build travel plans for you that help you see this gorgeous, special place by understanding the way that you like to travel. Book a free call with us right now on our Stan store at stan.store/PortugalJunkies, and we'll talk through your ideal trip and start planning your customized Portugal itinerary. You'll even get your final itinerary on an app to use during your trip for easy access right on your phone while you're here. Remember, adventure is a verb, y'all. We're excited to help you plan yours. Well, we also bought a car.
Oh yeah,
which will also be a whole nother episode.
We
because how many times have we had this conversation on this podcast? And we were like, we're not doing it. We want to be carless the rest of our lives. And then it started to creep in. And then we started thinking about it. And then we started renting cars. And then
well, again, it will come up in that particular episode. But I think the real reason that underpinned why we got one was purely the fact that there are so many places we want to see that if we could drive to without worry of like, oh, I need to book an Uber or I need to try and make sure an Uber will pick us up in the middle of nowhere,
right.
That we've now got our own get up in the morning and decide let's go to XYZ and be done.
XYZ.
So there's Britishism for you. And I just think that really for me became more important now, especially with the warmer, better weather coming in. I want to enjoy Tavira, but also we know it's going to get extremely busy, as are most places, but we can also decide to go to some of the smaller, less well-known places and just have a day out or 2 nights away or something.
It's been great. We've been very excited.
But also have the dog. And then that was another important factor.
We'll have an episode about our decisions about
why
the car, but I am thrilled with it. Like, I was thrilled with the experience that we had where we bought it. I've been thrilled with the actual vehicle that we bought. Like, all the things, I don't have any regrets about any of that so far, and I think that's a really good for people who are watching that have already moved and are trying to decide those things, or somebody who might be considering moving abroad and just weighing the options of being carless or not. I think that you can make it work either way. It just depends on like what your goals are. And our goals were to see more of the Algarve than we had, because I think we were being held back because of our lack of our own transportation.
Right.
So when we realized that, we were like,
I think we were talking ourselves a good story, but it just it was not quite the whole story.
Well, I think it's one of those things where it's like in the moment you believe that to be what is your reality. You know? So anyway, that was good too. We've also since January, we've been through medical procedures that we'll talk to you about, which have all been very positive as well. And then the most important thing is that the thing that's really kept us away from the podcast is our work that we've started to embark upon individually. So we've been very lucky in that we took our time, or we had the privilege of taking our time and figuring out like how we wanted to start working, quote unquote, or your income strategy, whatever that you want to call it. Do you want to get a traditional job? Do you not? Or do you want to like work remotely? Do you not? Like all those things. We've been taking our time trying to figure out like what will actually make us happy individually. And so both of us have embarked. Now, you've been doing this for a while, but you've been doing more of it and more focus on your itinerary, customized itinerary building for Portugal and sometimes Spain. You're right. You've gotten clients that are like, I'm going to do Portugal and Spain.
Going that way.
Thus, we travel and gather information.
Dear IRS, this is a write-off.
Dear IRS.
It's the write-off people.
It's the write-off.
It's the write-off people.
But who writes it off?
The write-off people.
Oh, God. I love Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, brilliant. Great episode.
Mark has been more focused on that, and I got the opportunity to start 2026 as a part of a team at She Thrives Abroad, which is led by Lauren McDonald. She is a fellow Southerner, originally from Alabama, and then moved to Atlanta. And then she and her children and her wife decided to move to the Netherlands. They're in Utrecht. And she decided that this was going to be her business venture. So anyway, she had started it within 2025. She was looking for coaches, move abroad coaches, for each country that she focuses on, Portugal being one of them. So we focus on Portugal, Spain, and the Netherlands, but we don't limit it to that. But so she was hiring for that. A friend of mine sent me the notice.
Yeah.
Thank you,
we were
Monica.
away at the time.
Yes,
We were traveling.
we were traveling, and I was like, I need to
We
film
were in
this
Spain.
video.
In Spain.
No, it was before that because it was a December.
Oh, jeez, where were we then?
Yeah, it's been that long already.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
That's why I need grandpa moments.
Yeah, that's why you need grandpa naps. It's been wonderful. So I've plugged into her organization to help support people who have joined her program, basically to help them navigate their individual roadmap of moving to Portugal. I also help the people that are undecideds. So if they join the program knowing they want to move abroad,
Just not sure where.
and just are not quite sure what I get to help them figure that out. So that is really, really fun too. So that's where we've been spending a lot of our time, which has taken us away from the pod. But now we're back and we've got work-life balance going on.
Absolutely.
Which, hallelujah.
Thank goodness. It's lovely. And the other things that we'll dig into as well, which are really, really like top of mind for a lot of people, especially if you're on the cusp of decide or thinking about whether you want to make a move, specifically in this instance to Portugal, about the immigration laws that have very recently changed, how that impacts people, as they get set to go from today, for instance, how that's different to what it was a month ago, and it's significantly different, and it's changed a lot of people's perceptions and opinions, and ours too. But I think, again, I'm not going to go into it too much now. I'll save it for the episode. But it's really important to talk about that because
it's been big changes, and we've been like in a holding pattern for a lot of months because it's taken a little while for them to actually land. There was a presidential election in the middle of it. We didn't know where the new president was going to land on his veto or not veto authority, like all those things. And as of last week, there have been some decisions that have changed things for people considering to move here. But we can hash out all that, and especially because in the next 90 days, there's going to be even more implementation details about how that is going to happen.
Right.
So, we'll keep updating.
There's a big update.
Yeah.
But the nuances of how it's going to be is yet to be sort of hashed out, I guess. And also, one of the other really big things is we got our cards.
We did. We got our renewal.
We got our renewal cards for the next 3 years.
Good. I forgot about that.
I know, it's because I have grandpa,
you take naps.
Naps.
Snack naps.
Oh yeah, it's a snap.
A snack nap.
Appetizer nap.
I can't power nap. He can. I can't. If I'm going to lay down and have a sleep, I need a good hour and a half. Otherwise, I'm just toast.
Yeah.
Anyway, we did. We
got our cards.
We went through the renewal process because
another big episode.
Well, again, it's bureaucracy, right? And it's a little stressful because a lot is riding on that at your renewal. So, we have been here for 2 years. Our first card was good for 2 years. Then you renew, and then now we're good for another 3 years. Yeah. So we'll go through all the details of how that currently worked for us.
With our timing.
Hint, it was very smooth for us.
Yeah. Not always what you'll see online.
Correct. And I'm not saying that that's not somebody else's experience. I know that is happening for people that is challenging, but I don't know how we've gotten so lucky. I don't know. I think it's good timing of when we started our process.
Yeah.
And all
definitely
things.
Process time.
Yeah. But
it was a big factor.
We celebrated that when we got home from Italy because our cards were
in the mail.
Were waiting for us. Well, not in the mail, but we had to go pick them up at the post office. Yeah. But they were here. So that was really something to celebrate. That
was a good one.
So, anyway.
That's where the drinking came in. Not exclusively, but,
Sure, buddy. Sure. That's the only time the drinking came in.
I said not exclusively.
We drank our way through Italy. It was amazing.
We did.
Not to excess, but we did a lot of
sampling
of the wine there.
Yeah.
It was
Valpolicella was like the top.
You would think that most people would be like, I would move to Italy for the food alone. And I can see that argument. However, I still would be here.
It would be the food, the wine, the people, the
Here?
No.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I mean both, isn't it? Food, wine, people, landscape, history, language, architecture.
Are you trying to move us to Italy?
No,
right now?
I'm just just saying all the things that are true here are true there.
Yeah, just
But
different.
It's a little bit higher cost to live there.
I feel like here, it's more chill. I think that's what I love about Portuguese culture. Ironically, is the thing when we first got here, we were like, why is everyone so like...
Mañana.
Yeah, mañana, I'll do it tomorrow type of like... And like, now I look at that and I go, that's what I love.
Thank you very much. I'll take
There's
it.
no pressure to like do things so frenetically or like with such urgency in a lot of ways. And I think sometimes if you can learn how to like look at that and think positively about it,
Absolutely.
From an American background / English background.
If you're going to move and live here, you've got to, because
you don't have a choice.
If you're going to push against that, it's going to be a real sort of struggle.
It's going to be a struggle, but you're also not going to get anywhere, so it doesn't
And you
matter.
won't enjoy it.
So,
So,
all right. Well, that's our update.
Yeah, top subjects. There's probably a few others that we haven't.
Oh, we got plenty
touched
more
on.
to talk about. But I think that those are likely what you're going to hear in
The next
future
short while. Absolutely.
Podcasts. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you very much.
We hope that you will share our podcast with anyone who's thinking about moving abroad, but specifically anybody interested in Portugal, because we do feel like there's a treasure trove of information in 50 plus, almost 60 episodes out here. So, but we're excited to like continue the journey
Absolutely.
and share it with you.
Come with us.
Come with us.
Doop, doop, doop. No,
Okay.
we should put a little jingle in there.
Well, I don't know. That's the last thing I need to do is come up with another jingle. Sometimes you feel like a nut.
What?
Sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts. Mounds don't. You don't know this jingle? I auditioned for my first show of my
What
whole life as a
the
kid.
hell was that?
Almond Joy, jingle, Mounds, the candy bar. You're the chocolate king. How do you not know this?
Because they're
English.
clearly very American.
That was my
Okay.
entertainment for you guys for the day.
Thank
All
goodness
right.
it came at the end, eh?
Yeah. See you next time.
You take care. We'll see you soon.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Bye.
For more content about our move, the visa process, Portuguese culture and destinations, and tons of support resources for your own decisions and potential move abroad, follow us at Substack, TikTok, and Instagram at Portugal Junkies.
Stay in touch and help us reach more people by subscribing here and following us there.
Cheers, y'all.